Chamgei mising chitab Kalenjin among ole chamegei eng olda tugul ole tesetai inyorune tugetab Kass TV eng betut nebo kwoeng kasi tarik 13 arawet netai eng kenyit nelel nebo 2026. Kakoit kasarta nebo logoiwekab emet cheitun eng tetutiet nebo Kass Mashinani nekitini komonut logoiwek kong'ete tokwek cheterter chebo emetab Kenya ak sang nebo emetab Kenya. Araitakat ketestai, kainenyu ko Bernard Koech. Kitaune komasta nebo Samburu ole mite komasta nebo Achas Post eng county noto bo Samburu eng nguno President William Ruto ole indochini igorta nebo katyaktaetab rabinik chebo tetutietab bandab tai noto nebo Nyota ole kiyoe korata eng komasta nebo Achas Post akobotegei President William Ruto ak kandoik cheterter cheboto Deputy President Professor Kithure Kindiki ngepchiit kit netesetai eng inguni.
Sarino la Kanapa.
Sailo. Haya Sailo, how are you?
I'm good.
Uko salama?
Niko salama.
Mimi nataka nikuulize. Songa hapa kidogo. Mimi nataka nikuulize. Uliingia
Kisome nyoetab kachitab Kalenjin kosubkei ak koimutienoto bo muswoknotet nemaimuch koitun pichainik chebo agenge eng agenge kong'ete komasato bo Achas Post eng county nebo Samburu ole mitei President William Ruto kondochini igorta noto nebo katyaktaetab rabinik choto chebo Nyota program noto nekotokei eng wikit konye. Katyaktaetab rabinik choto ole kokitoune komasta nebo Sports Club eng county nebo Uasin Gishu kotomo kotokchigei komasta nebo Nakuru County eng betutab komut kasi ak eng betutab rani eng betutab amut kokomite county noto nebo Nyeri kondochini igorta neu noto bo katyaktaetab rabinik chebo Nyota program eng Central Kenya ak eng betutab rani koindochini igorta noto nebo katyaktaetab rabinik eng komasta nebo Achas Post noto nemitei eng county nebo Samburu. Ibwat ile tetutiet noto bo Nyota chitab Kalenjin ko kitoi serikali eng magetab koker kole kakitoret barnotikab emoni konyor rabinik cheimuch koyae mung'aret ak boisionik alak chebo bandab tai choto cheimuch kolong'unegei mising ko eng kasari makonyumnyum kenyor boisionik ole kokotestai kokimit serikalitab President William Ruto kole nyolu eng neranik kobwat boisionik alak cheboto taunetab mung'arosiek anan ko tetutik alak cheimuch kosirgei eng boisiet asikonyorune kelchin eng mwaet kole oret neinegei noto nekimuchi kenyorune bandab tai eng emetab Kenya ko ketoret barnotik konyor kamugetab kwai mung'arosiek ak boisionik alak cheterter chebo bandab tai.
Jituma.
Ni kujituma tu peke yake.
Mwenyewe. Ufuate taratibu, upate mwongozo. That's why you're here. Hebu nione pesa imeshaingia. Wapi hiyo message yako? Hebu nisomee hapo.
Confirm you have received 22,000 from Nyota Business Support.
That number
On
13
mwezi wa moja 2026 saa 5:25. New M-Pesa balance is Kenya shillings 22,000. Alafu inasema separate personal and business funds through Pochi la Biashara on *334#.
Very good. Basi mpigeni makofi huyu jamaa. Sasa nikuulize my brother. Uko na mpango gani na hii pesa?
Mimi niko na mpango kubwa sana. Ya kwanza nashukuru serikali kuu na county government of Samburu. Mimi naishi hapa Lengusaka, kuna soko mlitujengea Lengusaka. Biashara yangu ni kwenda kuanza biashara ya mbuzi. So na hii pesa naenda kununua na nikuje niuze. Lakini kwa hayo kuna kitu nataka kuambia Bwana Rais. Mimi nataka kwanza nikifika kesho ndo soko yetu. Na hii pesa imenipata siku ya leo. Mimi naomba the fat supply kuletee kwa State House.
Haya, tutaongea na tent hapo. Asante sana my friend.
Nashukuru sana.
Niko na mrembo mmoja hapa. Mrembo, kuja, come. Unaitwa nani my dear?
Naitwa Barwako Ibrahim Sharif. Natoka Isiolo County.
Can you tell me your journey? How did you get here?
Ai Ni mbali. Ni mbali sana.
Ulianza na the first, ulijaribu mwenyewe hii 254?
Nilijaribu mwenyewe. Nikafuatilia hadi nikafanya cuts. After hiyo tukaenda training. Na training nayo ilikuwa sawa. Tulifunzwa sana juu ya biashara. Trainers walikuwa wazuri sana. Walitufunza vizuri juu ya biashara. Na
Last week ndio ukapata message.
Last week tulipata message. Tukaambiwa sasa tukuje Nyanyuki. Na Nyanyuki pia tukasema tutaenda tu.
Yes.
Sasa hii pesa
lazima tuone kama ni real. Aya, umeshapata hiyo pesa?
Nimepata pesa.
So
Pesa nimepata.
So let me ask you, what are you planning to do with this money?
Mimi kwanza niko na cosmetics. Na hizo cosmetics nataka kuongeza hii pesa, niongeze hiyo cosmetics, expand. Ndio sasa watu wakuje wanunue vizuri.
Yes.
Cosmetics kama sasa mafuta ya nywele, mafuta ya kupakwa, makeups, hina, cosmetics hizo vitu wanawake. Yeah.
So tayari uko na budget ya vile utatumia?
Niko na budget. Hii pesa iko na budget yake yenyewe.
Yes.
Na
asante sana. So we are looking forward. Unajua sasa ukishatumia hii 22,000 then ita unlock ile ingine 22,000 na ile pesa iko kwa hazina, you will have 6,000 shillings in your savings.
Okay.
Hapo sasa ndio utapanga vile you're going to do with the savings.
Sawa.
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 Very good. Let me get one more person. Yes, young man. Unaitwa nani?
Naitwa Leon Mwangi Wangui.
Leon Mwangi.
Yes.
Nyumbani ni wapi Leon?
Laikipia, county number 031.
031.
Yeah.
How did you get here, Mwangi?
I got here, niliambiwa kuhusu Nyota Fan na chief. Na chief and
akakueleza uapply.
Akaniambia ni apply and I gave it a trial, not knowing that siku kama ya leo nitafika hapa. I gave it a trial, nika apply, then tukaenda hiyo pre-selection. Kwa hakika tulikuwa wengi, but indeed we've made it real here today.
In the selection process, were you favored ama ulitoa kitu?
Sikutoa kitu chochote.
Yes.
Hata nini ama nini.
It was just a transparent process.
It was just a transparent and smooth thing.
Process.
Yeah.
Sasa umepata pesa?
Sasa mimi nimepata pesa.
Iko kwa account?
Iko kwa account.
Hebu nione.
Confirmed you have received 22,000 from Nyota Business Support on 13/1/2026 at 11:23. Your new M-Pesa balance is 22,010. Niko nimeweka shilingi 10 ndio at least ikue pochi ikue activated, nisikue niko na shamra.
Nikingojea kitu.
Yeah.
Sasa mimi nataka nikuulize, my brother, what are you planning to do with this money? Have you thought about it?
Yeah, I've already thought about it. As we grow, young people, iko wakati itafika na tutazeeka, and as tunaenda tukizeeka, mtu kama mimi sijaoa, and it will reach a point nitakuja kuoa. So as I continue with my own hustles, saizi nitaenda nifungue biashara ambayo ni doll shoes na sandals, ambayo rate alone hata nikioa, my wife can come and continue with that business. So si ati nikitu itakufa ati mimi nimeondoka ama nini, but my wife can come and prolong that business na itatusaidia kwa maisha yetu.
Okay.
Yeah.
So wewe unajua sasa umepata 22,000. There is 3,000 that has gone to your savings, which is yours. And then once we see that you in another month or so, the other money will be released, because the total is supposed to be 50,000. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Alafu nataka nikuulize bwana Leon. Kuna watu wanasema hii pesa ni kidogo. Sio pesa nyingi, lakini wewe kwa mpango yako unaona itatoshea kiasi ya kuanzisha hiyo biashara ama unasemaje?
Kwa sasa hivi kulingana na venye kuko, even my parent cannot afford to give me 22,000 instant. So it's a great start for the government kuona wametupea 22,000. Mtu ambaye akona kichwa mzuri itamsaidia, and forever atakuwa anaona matunda yake. What I would urge the young people, tusipige sherehe na hii pesa, ndio at least itusaidie kwa maisha yetu. And for me one thing, nitaishi kukukumbuka because ni biashara yangu na itakuwa inaendelea together with my governor ambaye amesema atatupatia license for free. Thank you very much.
So umesema kwa yule mtu wako na akili hii kitu itamsaidia.
Sure.
Si ndio?
Yeah.
Na umesema ya kwamba you are not, na umewaambia vijana wenzetu hapa wasipige nayo sherehe.
Sure.
You are also aware that you cannot kugamble na hii pesa.
Sure.
Ama kununua naye pombe.
Yeah.
Ama kununua naye mambo yale, ama kutumia mtu fare.
Yeah.
Wewe umeniambia kwamba hujaoa, pengine unaweza kutumia hii nafasi kusema sasa ule mrembo wangu.
Rais, hii safari haijakuwa rahisi. Tumengoja sana na PS akatuambia ni tarehe 7. Safari haijakuwa rahisi na tumeng'ang'ana, na vile nimeng'ang'ana, kama wewe ni msichana na uko hapa ujue upati ngo kutoka kwangu. Upati hata ngo.
Kuna mwenye anasikia atakuja akuite bazuu.
Hata niite babe ama nini ngo.
Master.
Hakuna chochote.
Na akikuita wakudumu.
Hakuna. Sibadiliki.
Aya, asante sana. Thank you very much. Aya, huyu mrembo, how are you my dear?
I'm fine. Naitwa Masi.
Masi, how are you?
I'm good.
Pesa umepata kwa mfuko?
Nimepata.
Nyumbani ni wapi?
Saidi za Garingiro.
Garigido? So, uli apply aje? How did you apply?
Nilisikia ilikuwa ina trend online. Though ulikuwa unasikia kuna mtu maybe anasema ni scam, hakuna story kama hizo. So mimi nika dial venye ulikuwa unaambiwa apply *254. Nika apply kuna hizo ulikuwa unaulizwa.
So wakati wewe ulisikia ati hii kitu ni scam ukasema tu wachana na scam, wacha nijaribu?
Hapana, sikuamini ni scam kwa sababu jua hizi story kuna hii time pia ilikuwa story na affordable housing venye ilikuwa imeanza, watu walikuwa wanasema yezi saidia watu, but for me I'm a beneficiary. Juu tulilaunch hiyo boma yetu ya Nanyuki. Yes. When you ukiweka hiyo stone ya kwanza, in fact nilikuwa hapo Nanyuki. Nilikuwa hapo ukilaunch hiyo nini ya kwanza. So pia mimi nasema nilibenefit. So venye nilisikia hii story ati ni scam, na nikiona hiyo wengine pia watu walikuwa nasema ni scam ati hakuna kitu kama hiyo. So vile
ukaona vile ile affordable housing ilikuwa real, ukasema hata hii
nikajua pia hii itajipa. Na bado pia watu walikuwa nasema ati sijui lazima ni connection ati kwa chief, ati sijui lazima uko unajuana na chief ati ndio uandikwe story mingi.
Yes.
But mimi hakuna connection, niligo through. Ilikuwa tu fair.
Uka apply.
Lakini sasa before hiyo sasa story ya Nyota, juu nilikuwa na ka project, nilikuwa nalisha kuku za kienyeji. Of which zilikuwa zinafanya vizuri juu nilikuwa nauza mayai. So nikajua nikipata chance ya kupata hii siona itani boost ni. So bado but sasa niko na request moja. Juu hiyo siku nyingine tulipatana, nilikuwa naomba Mungu tupatane siku nyingine tena.
Masi,
tumepatana leo.
Ndio.
So kuna shida moja. Mimi niko na hii project ya kuku na for now saizi nafuga ni kwa plot ya mtu, na unajua kuna zile challenges, maybe kuna tenants wanasema kuku nini.
Wanasema ati kuku inawapigia makelele.
President tumeamua kuinua youth with one heart. Mimi nilikuwa tu na request moja, mkiweza shikana na fireman at least to get me somewhere. Unajua hiyo kitu ni kitu naweza maybe niko na hiyo passion na nataka kufanya hivyo. So you can get me a place, maybe kakuota hivi ya plot munijengee hapo nifuge kuku, mimi nitashukuru.
Aya, Masi
Yes.
Sasa sawa Masi, tumekusikia. Lakini sasa nikuulize. So utaenda kuinua hiyo biashara yako ya kuku?
Na hii pesa kwanza uzianga tukuku niko mambo immediate tu, pesa ikikuja hivi naongeza tukuku.
Ulikuwa na imani itakuja?
Kabisa nilikuwa najua. Kwanza venye niliona hiyo video, huyo madam alikuwa amesema date 7 ati hiyo pesa December tutapiga sherehe. Nikajua hiyo date 7 nitakuwa nimejipanga. So nilikuwa najua immediately hiyo pesa ikikuja hivi. Na kwa hata nilikuwa nisha make order na huyo mzee nikamwambia nitafutie kuku kama 10.
Haya, sawa Masi. Inaonekana lakini wewe uko na mpango kali. From where I see.
Mkini support nitaenda mbali na sitarudi. Najua ukishikana wewe na waheshimiwa kwanza Mwangi Kionjore nimemuona pale, mambo yangu iko sawa. Nitatoka hapa nikiwa sorted.
Haya, sawa Masi.
Nimeshukuru.
Tutapangana. Haya, tuko na mrembo, tuko na jamaa mwingine hapa. How are you, my dear?
Poa.
Uko salama? Unaitwa nani?
Pauline Gadhoni.
Pauline. Bari Pauline.
Nzuri.
Unatoka kaunti gani?
Laikipia.
Laikipia. Naona umepiga look bana. Wewe noma sana. Umenipiga kompe. Sasa nieleze ilitokaje, ulishughulika na hii nyota namna gani?
Niliona TikTok.
Kwa TikTok?
Nika-apply. Tukagoja, tukaitwa na chief, tukatumiwa message tuende kwa chief, nikaenda, tuka-verifyiwa, alafu tukaitwa training, tukaenda training, tukasomeshwa, tukapewa chakula, fare. After hapo sasa tukaletwa hapa.
So tayari uko na pesa kwa simu? Very good. Lakini mimi naona kama simu yako ilikuwa imesota. Ilikuwa na nini?
Hata
puliza.
Imehang. Nimeshangaa hii pesa yote.
Okay, naona iko pesa hapa. Hiyo pesa uko na mpango gani nayo?
Niko na pikipiki.
Uko na pikipiki? You own a motorbike? Very good.
Nita change rim na miguu, niweke tank, nifanye service, nikibeba customer anasikia yes.
Nani anaendesha pikipiki?
Mimi.
Tires ilikuwa kidogo imechapa?
Sana, imezeeka.
So utaenda spruce. Ikae noma. Alafu biashara iendelee. Tumpigie makofi. Haya, niko na kijana mwingine hapo. Sema ndugu, unaitwa nani?
Salama sana. Mimi naitwa Adan Ngababa. Natoka eneo la Moyale.
Moyale?
Yeah.
Okay, Alan. Adan.
Yeah.
Okay, Adan. Just stand here. Okay?
Kwanza nisalimie nisikie vizuri.
Kabisa. Vipi?
Thank you.
Uko sawa?
Salama sana.
Very good. So, how did you find yourself in this Nyota program?
Ilikuwa last year March nakumbuka, during the Ramadan season. Nilipata hii mambo ilikuwa ina trend online, na nikiwa pale tu mtaa pale Mashinani chief pia nilisikia create awareness kwa vijana wajitokeze wa apply kwa wengi. So far nilibatika kukuwa selected kwa wale ambao wameattend training, na nilipata 3 days training, na nimefurahia sana. The process was very fair na hakuna corruption yoyote. Nafikiri ingekuwa mambo zingine kama ile ya kazi mtani, ingekuwa na at least corruption kidogo, ma chiefs at least ma relatives yao. Kwanza na I urge you to change it, even hiyo mambo na kazi ya mtani ikuwe tu kama ya Nyota, ikuwe tu fair kabisa. Isikuwe na corruption, kama ikuwe tu fair kama hii ya Nyota.
Very good. Mpigeni makofi huyu mungwana. So your advice is that we use more technology so that we avoid corruption.
Yeah.
We avoid maneno ya patronage.
Kabisa.
Na watu kupendekeza marafiki zao ama watoto wao ama relatives zao.
Hizo.
Tunakubaliana?
Tunakubaliana.
It is the reason why even government services, tumeondoa government services from being manual, tumepeleka iwe all of it digital. Na vile vile government payments tumesema iende digital. Na hata saa hizi tunafanya procurement ya serikali, tumeweka kwa e-procurement. Ndio pale kuwe fairness. Mtu asipendelee ndugu yake, rafiki yake, jamii yake ama mtu ambaye anamjua. So we are leveraging on technology on everything, including government procurement. Kidogo imekuwa slow, but we want to make sure that we are going to reform it, but we want to use government the way you have recommended. Umesema kama ingewezekana, let us use technology the way we have used in Nyota, in all the other government services. Tumekubaliana hivyo?
Kabisa.
Sasa kuna vijana wengi, umesikia
Yakitestai ak logoiwekab emetab Kalenjin ketokyinigei county nebo Nandi ole betusiek che ngeringen kong'ete ngebarasta walutik chebo tiemutikab boror chebo Kenya Certificate of Secondary Education KCSE ko kaimongei konetik, kipsomaninik koboto meng'ikab sokosek eng tindiret eng county noto bo Nandi asikobit koboibochi walutik chekinyor sukulit noto eng walutik choto bo KCSE. Kamwa icheket kole kong'ete ngetoi sukulit noto koikotestai konyor walutik miachen ole kitaune mean grade nebo 1 agoi kenyit konye yekongonyor mean grade nebo 5.6 ole kere icheket kole mitei barak walutik choto ngiyanie eng chekikanyor eng kenyisiek chekibo tai ngenyoru Nelson Tarbei ak ripoti noto eng koindo.
Kaimongei meng'ikab sokosek eng tinderet eng Kiang'indo kondochin boyotab Kokre Chatwei asikobit koboibochi ichek walutikab boror chebo KCSE chebo kenyit nekosirtoi eng mwaet kole kikotestai sukulinoto kokanapta walutikab boror kong'etegei mean grade nebo 1 agoi 5.6.
Kemeche lagok kotestai sukulini nyo kokoi koet akoi kekure besio national school sokosek national school ak kemeche kekure akirechini kongoi Jehova nenyo nekonamech eunek kingemi yu kesoe kokikakisa akele Jehova keret.
Kokiro boisiet nekokyai nebo kibagenge nekokituiyegei tugul sikomong results.
Kokikere Kapsabet Boys olin national schools kekere kelen indoi chotok ichegei komakingen kele kakitinye lagokyok akichek ne nguno ko boiboiyet nebo kwang'ut.
Kosubkei ak Abraham Birken ine ko director nebo somanet eng sukulinoto kokikomuch ichek kosir kosubkei ak kakiletabgei nebo kanetik logoiwek chekarupte kipsomaninik chekiyai tiemutik choto.
Kiyai mwalimuek kasit neo kokitar syllabus eng oret nekararan kingomi tamitab aeng komakomi chi netondoi kotom kotar boisienyi.
Tunasema asante kwa walimu, wazazi, stakeholders na wote ambao walitusaidia. Haikutoka bure bali tunasema ni asante. Tunashukuru Mwenyezi Mungu. Sokosek tumekuwa na furaha sana. Hatujaona ambao wameenda university 23 tunasema ni asante.
Karupte nito kanetindet neo Francis Kembai nekamwa ine kole imukaksei kobit walutik chemiachen eng kasarta nekabit kibagenge logoiwek chekarupte nebo ng'echeret eng sukulinoto Dr. Paul Sanga.
Kit nekikyai ko kikiboisie kit nekikure kibagenge teamwork. Ako teamwork ini ko kikyai mwalimuek tugul koboto board, koboto sigik, koboto viongozi. Next year kebendi barak sokosek. Mi noto kakimwa nebo 7 point ko kakitau nguno makiruitosi
ko kikitaune letolin ko kitaune as low as 1 point. Atya kobwa ko improven this year kotinye 5.67. Umekere ile ko improven kosubkei ak resources chengeringen ak improven with time. Ku last year ko kityem kechop boarding rooms chebo girls ak boys sikobit kobwa weekends akomuch kosomanso privacy in the evening.
Eng komosta nyi komwa kirwogindet nebo sokosek sublocation Simion Kembai kole nyolu kero kele kakiityi kamanutiet boriet nebo kirindaetab kerichekab bokitotet ko oret agenge nebo kero kele kakikanapta somanet eng emet.
Ara en kimi kasarta nekokonech serikali instructions clear kole makemeche maiyek ak bangi eng kokwotinwekyok. Kibendi kihakikishani kele hakuna pombe, hakuna bangi katika eneo letu. Amu noton kemeche sikobit as kebe tai kekanapte somanet eng lagok, kekanapte borotet eng sigik ak kekanapu kokwetab sokosek amu lagok chekamanda chu kobwane kowale kokwoni.
Kong'etegei county nebo Nandi logoiwekab emet chebo Kass kainenyu ko Nelson Tarbei.
Kakomongei alake eng meng'ikab Sobea eng komostab kot neking'ate ng'atutik nebo Rongai eng county nebo Nakuru akobor kaimetabgei kotinygei ak lakwa nekibet eng kasartab betusiek 15 chekokosirto ole akoi nguni kotomo kenyor lakwanoto ako makingen ole mitei kosom meng'ichoto serikali kokimiti ribetab kalyet eng komosato asimatestai kobit yautik cheu choto akenyoru ripotinoto koibwech sirindenyo nebo logoiwek Sylvester Rono.
En kokwet nebo Sobea en Rongai Nakuru kobune rirek kamet agenge nekakobet lakwenyin nebo kenyisiek 5 en kasarta nebo betusiek 15 chekakobata en kit nekibwotyin ko chorset nebo lagok.
Nilitoka nikaacha watoto hapa nyumbani nikaenda town Nakuru kufanya shopping yangu ya duka, niko na duka kidogo hapa. So venye nilifika jioni sikupata mtoto wangu. Kujaribu kuuliza wenzake wenye wanacheza naye wakaniambia wajemuona. So nikaanza kutafuta mtoto.
Lawrence Achikon ko chemung'oroindet ako meng'indet nebo taonit noton bo Sobea. Amwa inendet kole kimeto lakwet en tarikit 28 arawetab 12 kenyit nekosirtoi ole kikawo kocheng'at tuguk chebo duket kobaten yekingoit komanyor lakwenyin.
Mtoto wangu alipotea tarehe 28. Siku ya leo ni wiki mbili na siku moja. Hakuna 15 days tangu apotee. Shule ilifunguliwa tarehe 6. Kwa hivyo ilipofika tarehe 5 nikajaribu kuuliza mpaka majirani, kupiga simu kwa marafiki kama wameona Travis. Kanisa yangu ni St. Joseph the Worker Sobea Catholic. Nikauliza washirika wenzangu wengine kwa simu, wakaniambia wajaona Travis kwa sababu wanamjua. So siku ilifika tarehe 5 sioni mtoto na hakuna mwenye anasema amemuona. Nikateremka mpaka Menengai police station, nikaripoti, wakaniandikia OB, wakasema watachunguza, nitulie, wataangalia mtoto juu niliwapea picha yake.
Kong'eten yoton kotesetai inendet kocheng'e ole kakokoito report en ketesiet nebo police ole toretigei ak ichek en chengsetab lakwanoton.
Nimekosa msaada kuanzia hiyo siku. Mtoto wangu alifungua shule tarehe 6. Leo ni tarehe 12. Mtoto wangu hajaweza kwenda shule, gari inamchukua hapa nje. So ilikuja hiyo date 6, dereva akapiga honi, nikaenda nikamwambia Travis alipotea. So naomba mnisaidie kumtafuta.
Kaibor kaimetab kei meng'ik chebo komosaton ole some serikali ak biik alak kotoret ichek en chengsetab lakwanoton Travis Kipruto nemiten PP2 en somanenyin.
Sorire kamani kabisa moe lakwe akutechek kou neighbors imoe lakwanon tako mingin lakwano wendi sukul anaumia, hata sisi majirani tunaumia kabisa. Sasa tungeomba kabisa mwenye ameona mtoto anaitwa Travis na hapa area yetu tunamtaa Travinyo, lakwa ni tala, yani mtoto mchangamfu, tunashindwa alienda aje.
Tafadhali tunaomba yule ambaye mwenye ako na huyu mtoto amrudishe. Kama ni deni anadai, tulipe, tuchange kama majirani, tumulipe na arudishe mtoto kwa usalama, mtoto arudi shule. Manake huyu mtoto ni mdogo, huyu mtoto anafaa akae karibu na mama yake, akue anampeleka shule. Sababu hata shule wakati ilipofunguliwa gari ikakuja, mama paka anashindwa, huyu mama anagonjeka kila wakati, tunampeleka hospitali kwa sababu ako na stress ya mtoto yake.
Arogenjin meng'ik choton mising ko kamatik yautik choton mising ko chametabgei nebo lagok ole some serikali kotakotes ripsetab kalyet en komosaton. Kong'eten kaunti nebo Nakuru, logoiwekab emet chebo Kass. Kainenyun ko Sylvester Rono.
Kongoi mising Sylvester Rono kong'ete komasta nebo Rongai en county nebo Nakuru. Chitab Kalenjin, tetutiet nemite soet eng nguno ko tetutietab Kass Mashinani nebo betutab kwoeng kasi tarik 13 arawet netai eng kenyitab 2026. Kimache kenyoru kamung'et nenwach yekiwege konyiketesetai ak logoiwekab emet arametwagei.
Kenyit age kasarta age nebo ketokyingei county nebo Nandi eng tulondok chebo Tindiret eng labatet nebo Barng'etuny Tindiret Mountain Run edition nebo mut nekiyoe eng tarikit 17 nebo arawet netai nebo kenyit nebo 2026. Eng edition nebo kenyini komiten labatosiek chebo biik che echen chebo kenyisiek 50 akeba barak eng labatetab kwonyik ak eng murenik ko 60 akeba barak. Miten kora 21 kilometers senior chebo murenik ak chebo kwonyik. Miten kora labatosiek chebo 4 kilometers chebo werik ak chebo tibik chebo under 20. Miten kora 2 kilometers chebo werik ak chebo tibik chebo under 15. Ako miten labatet nebo mitaisiek 500 nebo werik ak nebo tibik chebo kenyisiek 5 akoi kenyisiek 7. Nyon asikeboiboenjin lelesta nebo tulondok chebo Tindiret ak iboiboenji itondo ne inegen en Barng'etuny Mountain Run en kasarta nemiten kabiletab kei neo eng rwae cherwae eng betunoton tarikit 17 arawet netai kenyit nebo 2026. Theme nebo edition nebo kenyini ko Run for Education and Environmental Conservation. Changonunoik chekibeljingei en labatet noton ak patron nebo labatani ko MP nebo Tindiret Julius Meli. Get Africa's best entertainment anytime, anywhere, and now for even less.
Here's what we're here for, duh.
With DSTV Stream and Safaricom Home Fiber.
Wow.
Just dial *400# then 0 to choose this DSTV offer. Select your Safaricom Home Fiber account and the DSTV Stream package you want, now at a discounted price. Then select your home fiber plan, confirm payment, pay using your M-Pesa PIN, and click on the link received to sign in to your new DSTV Stream account. Then enjoy the best movies, series, and sport in Africa at its best price ever. Only with DSTV Stream and Safaricom Home Fiber. T's and C's apply.
This is AFCON, my friend. Everything is a competition. Everything.
The family meets for AFCON 2025. To book your seat, dial *423# to get or stay connected to DSTV Access for only 1,450 Kenya shillings or GoTV value for just 599 Kenya shillings. Live on Supersport.
Kimitei agobo inye ago kimita siginetkei kibaibaitkei ak inoisechigei tuguk cheterter chetesetai eng emetab Kenya ak emotinwek chebo sang. Inyorwech eng DSTV channel 266, Zuku channel 19, GoTV channel 099, StarTimes channel 164, Pang eng free to air, Bamba free to air, Azam channel 336 koboto online streaming eng www.kasstv.co.ke.
Kotitinye ng'oliot age tugul kotinygei ak tetutik sirwech sirutiet en oretab email konyo info@kassfm.co.ke anan ko SMS en number 5552 anan ko 30552 ak imwawech kit neichome ak nemechome.
Kass TV, kimnotet.
Itagat ko kenjitab Kalenjin ketestai ak tetutiet nebo Kass Mashinani neitun agenge eng agenge kong'ete studio nebo Kass TV. Kakimurto membaek oeng chebo kibagengeitab kapkirwok nebo Judicial Service Commission eng karonetab rani eng taitab kirwogindet neo anan Chief Justice Martha Koome ole kakiyai korata eng kapkirwok noto nebo Supreme Court. Kamwa Chief Justice Martha Koome kole nyolu eng membaek choto lelach kokimit boisionikab kibagengeit noto bo Judicial Service Commission ak kapkirwok komugul asikobit kotestai anan kosulda komie tetutik chebo kokoitoetab imanda eng biikab emet. Commissioners choto lelach ko Justice Njoki Ndung'u ne agenge eng membaek chekakimurto ako kimong'u kotoret eng kasuldaetab boisionikab JSC kosubkei ak naet koboto kakuyet nebo kapkirwok ak kandoinatet ole chito age nekakimurto koek commissioner ko Evelyn Olwande nekokilewen eng kasarta nebo oeng koek membayat anan commissioner nebo kibagengeit noto bo Judicial Service Commission.
My two newly sworn in commissioners, Honorable Evelyn Olwande and Honorable Lady Justice Njoki Ndung'u, and congratulate you for taking your oath of office. I recognize my brother, Justice Ouko from the Supreme Court, who has come to escort his own and make sure that she is completely delivered to the Judicial Service Commission. I also recognize my colleague commissioners, Justice Shishale, Commissioner Ingutia, and Commissioner Murima, our Deputy CRJ, and our team from the Judiciary and JSC, Ladies and gentlemen, especially from the press, a very good morning to you all. Welcome to the Judicial Service Commission, and apologies for our humble facility that does not enable all of you to sit in comfort. But I keep saying we are dreaming and we'll keep dreaming to have the state-of-the-art auditorium where we can be able to do these things. So today is a wonderful day, and I'm honored, so honored, to extend my hand of congratulations to the two commissioners who have been elected by their constituents to represent them to the Judicial Service Commission. Congratulations, Honorable the Justice Joaquin Ndongo and Honorable Commissioner Evelyn Orwande, especially on your election for a second term. It is not a mean feat to get your colleagues give you a second term. It is not an easy thing in KMJA. I know that because I was a president of KMJA. So that is a mark of trust that and confidence that they have given you. So both commissioners, Judge Joki and Commissioner Rwande, your assumption of office today marks an important moment, not only for the Judicial Service Commission as a constitutional commission, but also for the country at large. As you have all rightly said in your maiden speeches, the Commission occupies a central place in our constitutional architecture with a mandate that is critical to safeguarding judicial independence and ensuring accountability. Navigating this terrain of ensuring there is independence and accountability is a difficult one, but one that we look forward to your coming back to the JSC to help us so that we can carve this effective administration of justice that enables judges, magistrates, judicial staff take responsibility for accountability to the people of Kenya. So, Honorable the Justice Joaquin Ndongo, you bring to the Commission a stellar record of public service and constitutional stewardship. Of particular note is your distinguished role as a member of the Committee of Experts that drafted the Constitution of Kenya 2010. I am confident that this deep institutional memory and constitutional expertise will greatly enrich the Commission's work, especially in the discharge of its mandate under Article 172 of the Constitution. Honorable Commissioner Evelyn Orwande, your election reflects the continued confidence placed in your leadership and judgment by judges and magistrates nationwide. It stands as a strong endorsement of the exemplary service and commitment you have demonstrated during your first term. We therefore look forward to your sustained contribution as the Commission continues its vital institution building work. It's a fairly young commission, 15 years, and therefore sometimes we make mistakes, but we always own those mistakes and move forward because we are doing so for the best interests of this country. The oath of office you have taken today, and I always say this to all the people that I administer the oath to, must serve as your constant guide in the discharge of your responsibilities. The oath binds you to fidelity, to the Constitution and the law, and calls upon you to serve the people of Kenya with diligence, integrity, impartiality, and devotion. This is a place where we get a lot of pressure, but we have to keep in mind the weight and the trust that the people of Kenya have placed on us and given us the Constitution as our utmost north. So I wish you every success. I wish you God's guidance and pray that God will shine His light upon you every day as you discharge your mandate. Karibuni sana to the Judicial Service Commission, and I assure you of my support and the support of the other commissioners.
Ageng nguna jitab Kalenjin ko tesetai interviews choto cheyochini biik choto chemache kelewen koek kirwokik chebo kapkirwok noto nebo Court of Appeal kondochini nebo ngecheret eng kibagengeitab Judicial Service Commission noto ko Chief Justice Martha Koome ako agoi nguno ko biik chekakeyochi interview netesetai keyochin interview eng nguno ko Dr. Joseph Arimba Kaberia noto na agenge eng biik chemache kelewen koek kirwokik chebo kapkirwok noto nebo Court of Appeal eng saishekab karon jitab Kalenjin ko kakitaune Dr. Lucy Wanja Julius noto ne agenge kora eng biik chemache kelewen konam boroinwek choto bo kirwokik chebo kapkirwok noto nebo Court of Appeal ko eng komalo kebendi kapkirwok asikeipchi ngalalutik chetesetai eng interviews choto bo Judicial Service Commission. Akot kunoto ketokchinigei county nebo Uasin Gishu ole konam ofisaekab police chebo taonitab Eldoret biik somok chekibwotyin kele kitinygei ak baretab konyoindet agenge eng taonitab Eldoret ole kokinyorchi bichoto bundukit agenge nebo AK47 koboto risasinik chesire 10. Tetat kirwokchi bichoto eng kasarta age tugul yekiwangei chikilisiet netesetai kosuldae police eng taonit noto bo Eldoret. Kinyoru Isaac Ogei ak ripoti noto eng koindo.
Kong'alaldos eng ketesietab police nebo Central Police Station nemiten eng taonitab Eldoret komwa ofisa chotok koboto County Commissioner Dr. Edison Nyale, County Commander Benjamin Mwadhi ak ofisa netonondochin DCI Daniel Muleli kole koisuldae operation nenywanet nekotoretigei ak ofisaek alak akonam biik somok chemwaat kele kitinygei ak baretab Richard Nyongus Rotich nenaat kou Saramei neko pharmacist eng komasta nebo Marura.
And out of that we managed to arrest 3 suspects of the same, those who are involved on an nasty incident which caused loss of life of one of our colleagues in the county working in MTRH, and we managed to recover the firearm that was used, and this firearm has been on loose, committing heinous crime across a number of counties. But we thank God that out of that intensive and urgent approach, we managed to arrest the firearm. At the same time, some suspects, of which they're in safe custody, and we're looking forward to take them to court.
Since December, tumekuwa na issues ya a few instances of robbery within Uasin Gishu, ambapo wananchi walihusisha hizo robberies na watu 4-5 ambao walikuwa armed na AK47. Hapo nataka kuappeal kwa wale waliweza kuadhiriwa na hii wizi, Moiben, watu ya Moiben, Sogomo, watu ya Ziwa, watu ya Kapseret na Inapkoi waweze sasa kujitokeza, kwa sababu as we speak tuko na suspects. Tumekamata 3 suspects wako in our custody, na tumeweza kurecover pia with the support of our team from DC headquarters tumeweza kurecover the AK47.
Kama ofisa chotok kole weri chotok kokenam koboto Titus Wanai na Njoroge, Jeremiah Njuguna ak Kinyanjui nenaat kou Chikudi ak Patrick Kinuthia Mwangi chekokinyorchi bundukit noto nebo AK47 ak risasishek 10.
Wale tumeshika watatu wote wako early 40s, mmoja ako na 40 years, mwingine ako na 42 years na mwingine ako na 43 years. Mmoja anatoka Nakuru, mwingine anatoka Kass, mwingine anatoka Moi's Bridge. So unaona iko watu kutoka within our county ambao wameamua kujihusisha na wizi, but as we speak now hiyo safari yao imekatizwa.
Kutingia chikilisiet koboru kokikosulda chelososiek chotok yautik chechang nekiityo kora kenam eng kasarwek chechang kobate kimwiso eng korkoret akotestai ak yautik chotok chebo borisiet ak chornatet.
Mmoja wao ni convict, amekuwa njera kwa muda, na the last time aliiba Kapseret kwa sawmill na akapelekwa kotini akafungwa for 15 years, but kwa sababu ya ile procedure za koti ameweza kutoka before the 14 years, ametoka after 7 years kwa sababu alishikwa 2018. Na hiyo bunduki risasi si haitoki kwa police, that is the first thing we did. So ni hawezi na tumepata jana, so kuanzia leo our team, our experts wataweza kuisubject to ballistic examinations.
Hiyo bunduki vile umeiona ni serviceable, iko capable of firing, lakini uchunguzi zaidi tutaisubject kwa ballistic for analysis so that it has link the suspect and the scene.
Pitu nitok petushek kengeringen kongete komongke kandoik kobun komasta noto nebo Baringo kondochin MP nebo Baringo North Joseph Maclap, MP nebo Eldama Ravine Musa Sirma koboto MP nebo Moiben Professor Phyllis Parto ako nirekya utyonotok kisuldae chelososyechotok eng kanyoindonotok.
Lazima wapatikane na lazima washikwe, wawekwe korokoroni, they serve the justice.
Wawekwe ndani na wawao. Kama tunafanya masisi na hiyo watu bado wanatembea. Swakwe. Mbele serikali swaka hao. Amin na timu yako. Mgoni ya serikali ni mrefu. Leo ni kwa Richard. Kesho tujui litakuwa kwa nani. Jana ilikuwa kwa watu wengine pande ile nyingine. Wasiharibu jina na maisha ya watu ambao wanaishi ndani ya city ya Eldoret.
Kikibete sabet Richard Rotich eng koinyi nemite eng komasta nebo Marura kasarta noton kiwendi kosaru familia nenyinet kingobokchi chelososyechotok. Kong'ete taonitab Eldoret eng county nebo Uasin Gishu, logoiwekab emet chebo Kass, kainenyu ko Isaac Kogei.
Kotikimite county noto bo Uasin Gishu kokakomongei alak eng kandoik chebo kibagengeitab konetik nebo Kupet mornetab county nebo Uasin Gishu akosom kandoikab bolotet komat koteshi bolotet tetutik chetinyegei ak somanet eng emet. Kondochin rubeiwotab nebo ng'echeret Julius Korir komwa ofisayot bo Kupet kole ng'emoksei mising somanet angot keteshi bolotet ako noto konyolu keipchi kakwautik kandoik chekotestai kowech somanet koboisie bolotet. Kinyoru Timothy Kiplimo ak ripoti noto eng koindo.
Betushek cheng'ering kap kotestai kosuldae ng'alalet neitorchingei bororiondit en sukulishek nekirubeiwotab President Rigathi Gachagua kokaimongei kandoik chebo katuiyetabgei nebo konetik nebo Kupet mornetab Uasin Gishu akomach kandoikab bolotet koistoengei bolotet neitorchin sukulishekab emoni en mwaet kole sukulishek koyumi lagok tugul chebo emoni akounoto komanyolu kechukta bororiondit anan ko bolotet neimuch kowech kasuldaetab somanet en sukulishek. Julius Korir ko rubeiwotab nebo ng'echeret en Kupet mornetab Uasin Gishu.
It is so bad for a leader to go down like that. They want their student to be coming from one community. I want to say that is wrong. As a union tunashutumu kwa vyovyote na kiongozi wa aina hiyo. Kama mimi ningekuwa rais, angekuwa korokoroni sasa hivi, angekuwa kamiti sasa hivi. Hii haiwezekani. Mimi kama Korir, mtu kama huyo anataka apigwe kiboko, anataka afukuzwe katika nchi hii, akuwe mtoro kabisa. Hiyo tumekataa. Usituletee siasa duni. Sisi wengine tulisoma nje ya kaunti hii.
Kosubkei ak sirindet en Kupet mornetab Uasin Gishu Elijah Mayo komobo iman ng'alalet nekotestai komwa kandoichoto bo bolotet en mwaet kole tinye sukulishekab national en emoni oret nekiboisie kekure kipsomaninik ak kounoto komakibendi kebaorienchin kaitet neo nebo kipsomaninik chebun kebeberta agenge nebo emet.
The national school is almost like 50% come from that county, and then we have another 20% from the region, and then we have 30% from the other regions. So in the end, we want to have, the reason why a school has to be a national is because we have the student to experience Kenya. And the school is where, even personally, I went to a school outside my county, I went to a university outside my region, and I learned a lot in terms of culture and interacting with the other students. So it is not true to say that the students come from all over and the locals are not considered. There's is allocated on pro rata issues.
Moche en inguni kandoichoto bo Kupet kandoikab bolotet koistoengei ng'alalet neimuch koreu terchinoshek chemanyolu en emet. En mwaet kole sukulishek en emoni koyumi kipsomaninik kobun tokwek cheterter ak kounoto kobo kamanut en kakimitetab kibagenge ak kachomyet nebo emet. Kong'eten nganaset nebo Eldoret en county nebo Uasin Gishu, logoiwekab emet chebo Kass TV, kanenyu ko Timothy Kiplimo.
Kongoi mising Timothy Kiplimo kong'ete taonitab Eldoret en county nebo Uasin Gishu. Kimache kenyoru kamung'et age nenwach yekiwege konyeketesetai ak logoiwekab emet arametwagei.
Get Africa's best entertainment anytime, anywhere, and now for even less.
Here's what we're here for, duh.
With DSTV Stream and Safaricom Home Fiber.
Wow.
Just dial *400# then 0 to choose this DSTV offer. Select your Safaricom Home Fiber account and the DSTV Stream package you want, now at a discounted price. Then select your home fiber plan, confirm payment, pay using your M-Pesa PIN, and click on the link received to sign in to your new DSTV Stream account. Then enjoy the best movies, series, and sport in Africa at its best price ever. Only with DSTV Stream and Safaricom Home Fiber. T's and C's apply.
Kenyitage kasartage nebo getokingge county nebo Nandi eng tulondok chebo Tindiret eng labatet nebo Barngetuny Tindiret Mountain Run edition nebo mut nekiyoe eng tarikit 17 nebo arawet netai nebo kenyit nebo 2026. Eng edition nebo kenyini komiten labatosiek chebo biik cheechen chebo kenyisiek 50 akeba barak eng labatetab kwonyik ak eng murenik ko 60 akeba barak. Miten kora 21 kilometers senior chebo murenik ak chebo kwonyik. Miten kora labatosiek chebo 4 kilometers chebo werik ak chebo tibik chebo under 20. Miten kora 2 kilometers chebo werik ak chebo tibik chebo under 15. Ako miten labatet nebo mitaisiek 500 nebo werik ak nebo tibik chebo kenyisiek 5 akoi kenyisiek 7. Nyon asikeboiboenjin lelesta nebo tulondok chebo Tindiret ak iboiboenji itondo neinegen en Barngetuny Mountain Run en kasarta nemiten kabiletab kei neo eng rwaek cherwae eng betunoton tarikit 17 arawet netai kenyit nebo 2026. Theme nebo edition nebo kenyini ko Run for Education and Environmental Conservation. Chang konunoik chekibeljingei en labatet noton ak patron nebo labatani ko MP nebo Tindiret Julius Meli.
Kimitei akobo inye ako kimita sikinetkei kibaibaitkei ak kinoisechigei tuguk cheterter chetesetai eng emetab Kenya ak emotinwek chebo sang. Inyorwech eng DSTV channel 266, Zuku channel 19, GoTV channel 099, Star Times channel 164, Pang eng free to air, Bamba free to air, Azam channel 336 koboto online streaming eng www.kasstv.co.ke.
Kotitinye ng'oliot age tugul kotinygei ak tetutik sirwech sirutiet en oretab email konyo info@kassfm.co.ke anan ko SMS en namba 5552 anan ko 30552 ak imwawech kit nechome ak nemechome.
Kass TV, kimnotet nai.
Silosu kila Jumatatu agoi komut kasi otochi na sikobit kenyoru tienwogik choto cheiberurech. Mountain Jehovah tienwogik chelelachen.
Tinye Jeiso tuguk chechang. Sominende sigogoni mogoriot kiptayanden yo mogoriot nebo mogo.
Tienwogik chebo kwaya. Tienda neisomchinige. Tiendab TBT. chutak tugul inyoru eng tetutiet nebo ilosu sikekas kong'ololwech Jehova kobun tienwogik. Ane Lea Kemboi Komen. Kass FM.
Itagat ko kenyitab Kalenjin ketestai ak logoiwekab emet eng tetutiet nebo Kass Mashinani. Kuye kamwaun eng tai ko tesetai eng betutab rani interviews cheikochini biik choto chemoche kelewen koek kirwokik chebo kapkirwok noto nebo Court of Appeal. Ole alak eng biik chekakiyochi interview eng betutab rani ko Dr. Joseph Arimba Kaberia noto nekaitita taitab kibagengeitab Judicial Service Commission neindochini kirwokindet neo noto ko Martha Koome anan Chief Justice. Ole kakimuch ketebse tebutik cheterter ako eng inguni kebendi akoi komasata bo kapkirwok asikeipchi kit nekatestai eng kasarta nekakitebse Dr. Joseph Kaberia ne agenge eng biik chemoche kelewen koek kirwokik anan judges chebo kapkirwok noto nebo Court of Appeal.
The court is doing what?
Is out to preserve the subject matter of the appeal.
I'm not getting the court is out to?
When the court is being called upon to preserve the subject matter of the appeal.
Okay. All right. Thank you. That's all, Honorable CJ.
Thank you, Your Honorable Attorney General.
Good morning again. Is it morning, Mr. Kaberia?
Good morning, Commissioner.
You indicated that you had been a county speaker for 10 years.
Yes, Commissioner.
And you understand the tension between the national government and the county government, some with regard to legal issues.
Well, I understand the interaction and relationship between the two.
Excellent.
Governments. Yeah.
So what is your view on intergovernmental committee?
Intergovernmental committee, Commissioner, is a committee which is set by the law. It is set by an act of parliament.
No, maybe my pronunciation is not correct. I mean, the Constitution expects collaboration, cooperation, interdependence, and it is that committee that I'm talking about in that sense. Intergovernmental committee.
COMITY.
Yes.
The Intergovernmental Committee.
Relationship.
Okay. The COMITY.
Yeah.
The relationship between the two arms of the government. The Constitution enjoins the two arms of the government to work on the basis of our cooperation and consultation. Okay.
Collaboration and interdependence, isn't it?
Yeah, cooperation and consultation.
Yes.
That is collaboration and interdependence.
Yes.
Because
I've not asked the question yet. Yes. Let's just go systematically. You want to join the Court of Appeal?
Yes, Commissioner.
And you understand the jurisdiction of the Court of Appeal?
Yes, Commissioner.
If presented with an opportunity to decide a mixed grill legal issue, that is, it could be a matter that cuts across national, county government, or three arms of government. And these issues touch on the mandates of any one of them or all of them. How would you interpret or expect the courts to interpret constitutional and statutory provisions in those issues in a manner that advances cooperative governance without compromising legality or constitutional supremacy? And in answering that, you could also tell us if you have any jurisprudential theory that you'd rely on.
Firstly, I would apply my jurisprudential theory of legal realism. That means that we have now to consider what is obtaining on the ground, yeah, as we consider the provisions and the application of the law between the two governments. So, in determining the issues before the government, the parties, the two governments, that is what we do. What is really obtaining on the ground? What is, firstly, what did the law state about the issue before the court? And of course, I should not lose sight of the fact that the court, being the Court of Appeal or being any other court, has been given mandate by the people of this country, and the courts are exercising that mandate for on behalf of these people of this country. So I have to take the people's interest and what is obtaining on the ground, and that's what I will do.
In which area of law are you undertaking your LLM?
Which one?
Which area of law?
It's a general LLM.
General LLM?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We now move to Commissioner Mwanza.
Yes. Council, I have one or two questions. Yes, I have one or two questions that I want to ask. And just to test your understanding of the law of arbitration. Under Section 35 or 36 of the Arbitration Act, ordinarily an arbitration ends when it's either enforced or set aside by the High Court. However, there are certain instances whereby a party can appeal to the Court of Appeal. That has been settled by the Supreme Court in the case of Synergy and also Newto. Can you kindly tell us how that is done? How do you access the Court of Appeal, and under what grounds that have been settled by those two cases?
Arbitration is one of the ways or methods which is accepted for alternative dispute resolution by the Constitution. So if arbitration has been done under parties desirous of launching an appeal to the Court of Appeal, I think it is important that a leave be sought from the Court of Appeal so that such an appeal can be launched in respect to that matter.
And what grounds would that be as set out in the Synergy and Newto case?
It grounds like collusion or fraud. They can make a party to appeal against the arbitral warrant which was made to the Court of Appeal.
Okay. Can an arbitral award be challenged on a constitutional ground?
I think it can be challenged, well, if it was not properly handled. Yeah.
On a constitutional ground? Constitutional ground?
I don't think it can be challenged because this is arbitration is well a situation where the two parties have agreed to engage in it, and whatever has been agreed on, I don't think it can be challenged on constitutional grounds. Yeah. Because the essence of the parties is just to sort out the dispute between themselves and provided the arbitration was properly done and conducted, then I don't think it can be appealed on on constitutional grounds.
If you read Newto, I think paragraph 65, you would see that there is a limited window under which you can challenge an arbitral award under constitutional ground. So if you were to challenge an arbitral award under constitutional ground, would you file an application to set aside, or will you file a separate application or petition to the High Court?
It's an application to set aside the award.
Okay. That's all, CJ.
Thank you. Commissioner Murima?
Thank you so much. Dr. Just one question. If I have gotten you right, you have been in the county assembly as a speaker for like 10 or so years.
Yes, Commissioner.
Okay. Now, can an election court convict a person of an election offense?
I don't think it can convict a person for election offense.
Why?
Because an election court is only, it's like a civil court, and its mandate is just to determine the dispute between the parties. And once a dispute is determined, and it defines that there are some offenses which have been committed in the course of the election process, I think it is important that court refers the matter to the relevant agencies for appropriate action and for appropriate investigation and action. That is my reasoning.
Okay, thank you. You're right. Thanks, Honorable CJ.
Yeah, thank you. Commissioner Justice Joki.
Yes, good morning again.
Good morning, Commissioner.
Okay. The Supreme Court has made a number of determinations relating to devolution. I'm asking you this because I can see you have a lot of experience in the counties. Can you please tell us either one or two decisions made by the Supreme Court which speak to the county function vis-a-vis the national function under the Constitution?
I don't recall any, but I recall the Supreme Court in Munya case, but that was an election case. But yeah, so about the counties, I don't think, I'm not aware of any matters which have been taken to the Supreme Court by the counties.
Much.
Thank you. Commissioner Nguti.
Thank you, Chair. Good morning once again, Council.
Good morning, Commissioner.
Okay, there is some bottle of water there if you need to drink some of it.
Thank you.
What competencies would the JSC be looking for when they review your sample writings?
Well, firstly, judges speak through judgments. They don't speak through letters or any other form. So one of the competencies is the ability to draft a reasoned judgment. Yeah, a reasoned judgment which considers the facts and the law. Yeah. So in this case, of course, the Court of Appeal is not, unless it allows further evidence to be adduced. That is when then it can deal with the issue of fact.
So
yeah,
legal reasoning, another one?
Legal, that is the ability to consider and appreciate the legal provisions as well as the other relevant factors in the matter. Yeah, yeah. So to make a reasoned judgment, so that when a judgment is made, then the parties will be satisfied. Of course, not all the parties will be satisfied, but a good judgment is one where a party even that which has lost, we will see that there is a very good reason which has been put in the judgment for losing that case.
Okay.
That is composure,
How about
the organization.
writing skills, the judgment writing ability, and your school of thought in terms of would your sample writing also help us gauge those two areas?
Yeah, they would. How you plan your work, in terms of structuring, organizing your work, so that it can flow well, So those are some of the capabilities which can be detected from the sample writings.
Okay, so you have submitted 3 journal articles that are non-legal, and they are also co-authored by others. They focus on leadership, organizational culture, and performance. And then the 2 submissions that you have submitted, the other 2 sample writings are submissions. One from a magistrate court's matter that was done in 2009, and another one is a high court matter that you handled in 2006. So do you think we are able to gauge your writing skill based on what you have submitted?
I believe so, Commissioner and Chair, because that can at least demonstrate the process. How I make my pleadings, then as well as that can be extrapolated into judgments. How I appreciate the law, and of course the facts, and also the relevant issues. Okay, and so even the conclusions and all that. Okay.
So generally, you write well. You are able to distill your issues in an orderly manner. But sadly, the writings have limited jurisprudential depth and originality. So we can't discern your jurisprudential philosophy, neither can we access your judicial and jurisprudential capacity with what you submitted. You could be having others, but based on those, it becomes a bit limiting. But the flow, the coherence, the tone, you do well.
Yeah. Thank you, Commissioner.
Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Commissioner Ranch.
Thank you, Chair. Good morning once again.
Good morning, Commissioner.
Okay, you are currently practicing. You've been in practice for over 26 years.
Yes, Commissioner.
Yes.
Except the time when I served at the county assembly, I didn't really engage much in practice.
So what became of your practice?
I had associates.
Okay.
So, yeah.
How many do you have now?
2.
Any partners?
I don't have a partner, they're associates.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How would you say your farm is doing?
Well, thank you for that question, Commissioner. I can say that my farm is doing reasonably well because, well, we have clients, and we can be able to, to serve them well, quite a number of clients. And in terms of turnaround time, we do our cases on time, and because our core objective is to satisfy our clients. Yeah, so it's doing well.
Okay, you said earlier in the introductory remarks that legal practice is a business, and that is very true.
Yeah.
And in business, if you want to improve, you must keep an eye on the performance of your business, isn't it?
Yes,
so I would expect that in your law firm that has been in existence for quite some time, you should have some kind of framework that monitors performance. So when I hear you struggling to answer the question, how well is your firm doing, it's like you're struggling with the parameters you need to look at when you're saying a firm is doing well or not. Do you have a performance measurement framework in your law firm?
Well, I don't have any the performance measurement framework, but allow me to say that my performance has been evaluated elsewhere.
Mhm.
Yeah, and at the TVSCDAC, and even at the county assembly, and I think, and there is a report among my documents showing that even at TVSCDAC for the 2 years we have been engaged there, my performance has been and was evaluated by the SCAC, State Cooperations Advisory Committee, and at no time has it gone below 98-99%.
I hope you have shared with us the certificates.
It is, yeah, yes,
Or
Commissioner.
reports. You have one?
Yeah, it is. I have one. Secondly, Commissioner, at the County Assembly, for the 10 years, there is also a record of the work which we did. We passed more than 1,000 bills. Yeah.
It's okay. It's
There
okay.
is,
The reason I zeroed in on the law firm is because earlier, when you were making your introductory remarks, you had made the reference to your legal practice as your distinguishing, should I say, attribute or quality. That is why I zeroed in on your law firm. But maybe we can move to something else. The civil procedure rules have Order 11, which basically speak to case management. Could you just share with us your views on whether the civil procedure, Order 11 rather, of the civil procedure rules have achieved the objective?
Thank you so much for that question, Commissioner. I think, according to my assessment, Order 11 of the civil procedure rules has achieved that objective, because in the case management process, the order has required for some documents of management of the cases in terms of firstly classification of the cases. Yeah, is it a small claim or fast track? Yeah, that classification itself is very important, because for the small claims they are expeditiously dealt with by the small claims court. For the other types of cases, they are also dealt with by the court as per the for that identification and distinguishing issues. So I think even the issue of filing the documents, part of document sharing and all that. So nowadays we don't really take a lot of time as when we were doing before, when we were like now making a lot of discoveries. We take a lot of time. I've not been served with this and this. So when you're filing your documents, your matter, you file also the documents, list of witnesses, statements, everything that makes it easy for the court, to dispose of the matter, because at times we don't even go to, attend physically for hearing. The court, the parties may even want request the court to rely on the statements and the documents, and then of course brief submissions, and then the court disposes of that matter. Yes.
Okay, thank you. I wish you well. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Commissioner Kisot.
Thank you, Honorable Chair, and welcome again, Daktari. Now, have you been involved in the budget process before?
Budgeting process? Yes, I have been involved.
At what level?
Budgeting process. When I served at the county assembly, we were formulating budgets for the county. Yes.
Could you just briefly take us through the process?
Yeah, very well. The budgeting process starts. Is it at the national accounting government? If I may, just because.
Yeah.
Okay. It starts with the various sectors, of course, preparing the estimates, and then forwarding to the CEC Finance. Yeah. When estimates are prepared, whether forwarding to the CEC Finance or Minister for Finance, then they are taken to the cabinet, for approval. The estimates. When the cabinet approves, the estimates, then they are taken to the respective legislative assembly body, whether it is the National Assembly or the County Assembly, for action. By that time, the document is a legislative proposal. So when it comes to it is taken to the respective legislative entity. The respective legislative entity, through the head of that institution, who is usually the speaker, commits that legislative proposal to the relevant committee. Whether if it is at the county assembly, it is the committee on budget for appropriate action. The committee on budget looks at the proposal and it certifies that it is a money bill or not. If it's a money bill, budget is a money bill, of course. So it is now taken to the county assembly. It is committed. When it is taken to the committee does public participation on the document. Yeah? So after public participation, the document is read the first time in the assembly. Yeah. So when it is read the first time, well, there are other processes which take place after the document is read the first time, like amendments and the reorganization of the budget and all that. Then thereafter, it is read a second time, of course, through a report which has come from the committee. It is read a second time. When it's read a second time, then it is taken by the committee of the whole assembly, or the committee of the National Assembly. It's called committee of the whole house. So after that, after the committee disposes its business in terms of legislative,
Kenya, Twende Mbele, NCBA. Go for it.
This is a people's game. They will be bubbling about this one for weeks and months to come.
Wase, Eco on. Kila game inamata. Reconnect now. Dial *423#.
This festive season, love and entertainment come alive on Star Times. Join Dr. Ofweneke and Rispa Faith on Hello Mr. Right Kenya Season 4, where drama, thank you very much, yes, laughter and real love stories flow. Every Saturday at 8 p.m. on Star Times Rainbow TV. Recharge your subscription for 1 month on your current bouquet and get upgraded to the next high bouquet for free. Plus the unmissable fresh faces, celebrity guests, and dramatic twists.
Do I have trauma now? I don't have trauma. I just don't have money.
Recharge your subscription for 1 month on your current bouquet and get upgraded to the next high bouquet for free. Hello Mr. Right. Exclusively on Star Times Rainbow TV and the Star Times On app. Star Times. Enjoy digital life. Huu mwaka mpya Star Times inakuconnect na kilicho muhimu kwako na njia mpya za kurelax. Anza mwaka wako na upgrade. Lipia subscription yako leo upate upgrade ya bouquet ya juu kwa mwezi mmoja. Enjoy cartoons za kutumbuiza, kuelimisha na kuinspire kwa watoto.
That's what I'm talking about.
Travel na documentary channels kwa wanaopenda adventure. Kick off hadi kipenga cha mwisho ukitazama premium football action live. Movies za kufanya cinema experience pale sebuleni. Drama, tension na story kibao kwa wapenzi wa telenovela na wale wa reality TV. Lipia subscription yako leo upate upgrade ya bouquet ya juu. Download Star Times On app utazame live TV na show zako popote ulipo. Star Times. Furahia maisha
Tos magutik ingorcho chemagatin eng sugulit nekararan nebo Medical and Health Sciences. Netai ko keker kele kanyorchigei kipsomaniat magutik tugul asikobit kosuldae somanenyi, konyor kanetisiet ak research neititaat, kikochi konyit ak boroindo koyai boisionik chetinyegei ak biikab boror, ak nebo kamanut ko konyor somanet neititaat eng school fees che imuchi koityi. Chutok tugul inyorchinigei eng Imperial College of Medical and Health Sciences. Tesetai January 2026 intake eng Thika ak Nakuru campuses.
Welcome to Imperial College of Medical and Health Sciences.
Kote nchini mbele tuendelee, mbele Kenya twende mbele,
Kenya twende mbele. NCBA, go for it.
Love carried them through time. And betrayal tearing their lives apart. Turning what's sweet to sour.
Nimekuja kudai haki yangu.
Lazizi Season 1, Monday to Friday at 8 p.m. on Maisha Magic Plus, DSTV channel 163 and GoTV channel 3.
Chamgei mising chitab Kalenjin, amang'u ole chamegei eng olda tugul ole itesetai inyorune tugetab Kass TV eng saishechu. Kakoit kasarta nebo logoiwekab emet eng koindo nesomanwok kwane Bernard Koech Kimite ak Naomi Cherotich eng kebeberta nebo kabarunoik araitagat ketestai. Kitaune taonitab Nairobi ole kakimurto membaek oeng chebo kibagengeit neindochin boisionikab kapkirwok nebo Judicial Service Commission eng karonetab rani ole kakiyai korata eng korikab kapkirwok nebo Supreme Court kondochin kirwokindet neo anan Chief Justice noto ko Martha Koome. Commissioners choto kakimurto ko kirwokindetab kapkirwok noto nebo Supreme Court Justice Njoki Ndung'u koboto Chief Magistrate noto ko Evelyn Olwande ole kamwa kirwogindet neo anan Chief Justice kole nyolu eng commissioners choto kokiljigei boisionik chetokyinigei koker kole kabit walet eng kapkirwok nebo emoni kosubkei ak report nekaibwe sirindenyo nebo logoiwek Samson Kurgat kotetat kobois icheket eng kasarta nebo kenyisiek 5 eng kibagenge noto bo Judicial Service Commission.
Kamwa Chief Justice Martha Koome kole nyolu eng membaechoto lelach kokimit boisionikab JSC ak kapkirwok asikosulda yaetab imanda.
Judge Joki and Commissioner Rwande, your assumption of office today marks an important moment, not only for the Judicial Service Commission as a constitutional commission, but also for the country at large. As you have all rightly seen in your maiden speeches, the Commission occupies a central place in our constitutional architecture with a mandate that is critical to safeguarding judicial independence and ensuring accountability.
Justice Njoki Ndung'u ko agenge eng membaek chekakiyosiechi ako kimong'u kotoret eng kasuldaetab boisionikab JSC kosubkei ak naet ak kakuyet nebo kapkirwok.
I do commit to also represent in as far as possible the concerns of other judges and judicial officers as we work in the Judicial Service Commission. I can commit to serving with honesty and integrity, and in particular to ensure that the judiciary remains independent and that public trust remains in the two institutions, that is the Judicial Service Commission and the judiciary itself.
Evelyn Olwande kokilewen eng kasarta nebo oeng koek member nebo JSC asikotelelchi kirwogik chebo Magistrates Court.
This second term is not merely a continuation. It is a renewal of commitment. It is an opportunity to reflect on the progress made, the challenges encountered, and the lessons learned, while recommitting myself to the constitutional mandate of this commission with renewed energy, clarity, and resolve. As I take this oath today, I do so fully conscious of the weight of public trust vested in the Judicial Service Commission. I reaffirm my unwavering support to discharge my duties with integrity, impartiality, diligence, and fidelity to the Constitution.
The oath of office you have taken today must serve as your constant guide in the discharge of your responsibilities. The oath binds you to fidelity, to the Constitution and the law, and calls upon you to serve the people of Kenya with diligence, integrity, impartiality, and devotion.
Aripotenchini Kass logoiwekab emet eng county nebo Nairobi. Kainenyu ko Samson Kurgat.
Ngetokchigei county nebo Nandi chitab Kalenjin ole betusiek tutikin kong'ete kibarasta walutik chebo tiemutikab boror chebo Kenya Certificate of Secondary Education KCSE ko koimongei konetik kipsomaninik koboto meng'ikab sokosek eng Tinderet county nebo Nandi asikobit koboibochi walutik chemiach konyor sugulinoto. Kamwa icheket kole kong'ete keitoi sugulinoto eng kasarta nebo kenyisiek tutikin chekokosirto kokonyor walutik chemiachen ole kitoune mean grade nebo 1 agoi kenyit konye yekongonyor mean grade nebo 5.6 ole kere icheket kole mitei barak walutik choto ngiyoni kenyisiek chekikosirto ngenyoru Nelson Tarbei ak reportit noto eng koindo.
Kaimongei meng'ikab sokosek eng Tinderet eng Kiang'indo kondochin boyotab Kokrech Atwei asikobit koboibochi ichek walutikab boror chebo KCSE chebo kenyit nekosirtoi. Eng mwaet kole kikotestai sugulinoto kokanapta walutikab boror kong'etegei mean grade nebo 1 agoi 5.6.
Kemeche lagok kotestai sugulini nyo kokoi koet akoi kekure besyo National School, Sokosek National School, ak kemeche kekure kainetab Jesu ak kewekchini kongoi Jehova nenyo nekonamech eunek. Kingemi yu kesoe ko kikakisa ak kele Jehova kere.
Kokiro boisiet nekokyai nebo kibagenge nekokituiyegei tugul sikomong results.
Kokikere Kapsabet Boys olin National Schools kekere kelen indoi chotok ichegei
Komakingen kele kakitinye lagokyok akichek. Ne nguno ko boiboiyet nebo kwangut.
Kosubkei ak Abraham Birken ine ko director nebo somanet eng sukulinoto. Kokikomuch ichek kosir kosubkei ak kakiletabgei nebo kanetik. Logoiwek chekarubte kipsomaninik chekiyai tiemutik choto.
Kiyai mwalimuek kasit neo kokitar syllabus eng oret nekararan. Kingomi tamitab aeng komakomi chi netondoi kotom kotar boisienyi.
Tunasema asante kwa walimu, wazazi, stakeholders na wote ambao walitusaidia. Haikutoka bure bali tunasema ni asante. Tunashukuru Mwenyezi Mungu. Sogosik tumekuwa na furaha sana. Hatujaona ambao wameenda university 23 tunasema ni asante.
Karubte nito kanetindet neo Francis Kembai. Nekamwa ine kole imukaksei kobit walutik chemiachen eng kasarta nekabit kibagenge. Logoiwek chekarubte nebo ngecheret eng sukulinoto Dr. Paul Sanga.
Kit nekikiyai ko kikiboisie kit nekikure kibagenge teamwork. Ako teamwork ini ko kikiyai mwalimuek tugul koboto board, koboto sigik, koboto viongozi. Next year kebendi barak sokosik. Mi noto kakimwa nebo 7 point ko kakitau nguno makiruitosi
ko kikitaune letolin ko kitaune as low as 1 point. Atya kobwa ko improven this year kotinye 5.67. Umekere ile ko improven kosubkei ak resources chengeringen ak improven with time. Ku last year ko kityem kechop boarding rooms chebo girls ak boys sikobit kobwa weekends akomuch kosomanso private in the evening.
Eng komostanyi komwa kirwogindet nebo sokosek sublocation Simion Kembai kole nyolu kero kele kakiityi kamanutiet boriet nebo kirindaetab kerichekab bokitotet ko oret agenge nebo kero kele kakikanapta somanet eng emet.
Ara en kimi kasarta nekokonech serikali instructions clear kole makemeche maiyek ak bangi eng kokwotinwekyok. Kibendi kihakikishani kele hakuna pombe, hakuna bangi katika eneo letu. Amun noton kemeche sikobit as kebe tai kekanapte somanet eng lagok, kekanapte borotet eng sigik ak kekanapu kokwetab sokosek amun lagok chekamanda chu kobwane kowale kokwoni.
Kong'eteke county nebo Nandi logoiwekab emet chebo Kass, kainenyu ko Nelson Tarbei.
Kakomong alake eng meng'ikab Sobea eng komostab kot neking'ate ng'atutik nebo Rongai eng county nebo Nakuru akobor kaimetabgei kotinygei ak lakwa nekibet eng kasarta betusiek 15 chekikosirto ole akoi nguni komakingen ole mitei lakwanata kosom eng ichoto serikali kokimit ribetab kalyet asimatestai keborenji yautik cheu choto kenyoru Sylvester Ono ak ripotinoto eng koindo.
En kokwet nebo Sobea en Rongai Nakuru kobune rirek kamet agenge nekakobet lakwenyin nebo kenyisiek 5 en kasarta nebo betusiek 15 chekakobata en kit nekibwotyin ko chorset nebo lagok.
Nilitoka nikaacha watoto hapa nyumbani, nikaenda town Nakuru kufanya shopping yangu ya duka. Niko na duka kidogo hapa, so venye nilifika jioni sikupata mtoto wangu. Kujaribu kuuliza wenzake wenye wanacheza naye kaniambia wajemuona. So nikaanza kutafuta mtoto.
Lawrence Achikon ko chemung'oroindet ako meng'indet nebo taoninoton bo Sobea amwoe inendet kole kimeto lakwet en tarikit 28 arawetab 12 kenyit nekosirto ole kikawo kocheng'at tuguk chebo duket kobaten yekingoit komanyor lakwenyin.
Mtoto wangu alipotea tarehe 28. Siku ya leo ni wiki mbili na siku moja, hakuna 15 days tangu apotee. Shule ilifunguliwa tarehe 6. Kwa hivyo ilipofika tarehe 5 nikajaribu kuuliza mpaka majirani, kupiga simu kwa marafiki kama wameona Travis. Kanisa yangu ni St. Joseph the Worker Sobea Catholic. Nikauliza washirika wenzangu wengine kwa simu, wakaniambia wajaona Travis kwa sababu wanamjua. So siku ilifika tarehe 5 sioni mtoto na hakuna mwenye anasema amemuona. Nikateremka mpaka Menengai police station, nikaripoti, wakaniandikia OB, wakasema watachunguza, nitulie, wataangalia mtoto juu niliwapea picha yake.
Kong'eten yoton kotesetai inendet kocheng'e ole kakokoito report en ketesiet nebo police ole toretigei ak ichek en chengsetab lakwanoton.
Nimekosa msaada kuanzia hiyo siku. Mtoto wangu alifungua shule tarehe 6. Leo ni tarehe 12. Mtoto wangu hajaweza kwenda shule, gari huwa inamchukua hapa nje. So ilikuja hiyo date 6, dereva akapiga honi, nikaenda nikamwambia Travis alipotea. So naomba mnisaidie kumtafuta.
Kaibor kaimetabgei meng'ik chebo komosaton ole some serikali ak biik alak kotoret ichek en chengsetab lakwanoton Travis Kipruto nemiten PP2 en somanenyin.
Sorire kamani kabisa moe lakwet akot echek kou neighbors imoe lakwanon takoming'in lakwano wendi sukul anaumia, hata sisi majirani tunaumia kabisa. Sasa tungeomba kabisa mwenye ameona hii mtoto anaitwa Travis na hapa area yetu tunamtaa Travinyo, lakwa ni tala, yani mtoto mchangamfu, tunashindwa alienda aje.
Tafadhali tunaomba yule ambaye mwenye ako na huyu mtoto amrudishe, kama ni deni anadai tulipe, tuchange kama majirani, tumulipe na arudishe mtoto kwa usalama, mtoto arudi shule. Manake huyu mtoto ni mdogo, huyu mtoto anafaa akae karibu na mama yake, akue anampeleka shule. Sababu hata shule wakati ilipofunguliwa gari ikakuja, mama paka anashindwa, huyu mama anagonjeka kila wakati, tunampeleka hospitali kwa sababu ako na stress ya mtoto yake.
Arogenjin meng'ik choton mising ko kamatik yautik choton mising ko chametabgei nebo lagok ole some serikali kotakotes ripsetab kalyet en komosaton. Kong'eten county nebo Nakuru, logoiwekab emet chebo Kass. Kainenyun ko Sylvester Rono.
Kakimitetab atebetab keny ko agenge en kakwautik chekimite bitet ak kunotok korobeu serikali koker kole kakirib bitosiek ak atebosiek anan kikoch komonutiet neo nitok kosubkei ak minista noton nebo culture Ann Cheptumo nekamwa kole bitet kokochin bororiet age tugul konaigei ak kunotok konyolu konyor biikab emoni naet ak chamet nebo kerib bitosiek kwai. Kong'ololjin ine keteshoni eng taonitab Nairobi.
Culture kiborsoi bishon ko mukimi barngetuny lakini ngotikase mpango tugul nekitinye kebendi cultures kitinye tobol ng'ore nebo Turkanaek kiboru the old Turkana boy kikitinye kot December and we shall be having again in December ini kibortoi kele chito the oldest person in ng'wony kenai so far ko the Turkana boy kitinye kot achek en Baringo lakini for now kitinye the Turkana boy ne already preserved in National Museums of Kenya. Kitinye the Ma Cultural Festival that ne combine ne Masaek, Samburiek ak in Iljamus community. Culture nebo Masaek ko bisho no koboru akichek Masaek ng'alekwak. So kisungukani Kenya tugul. Iman culture ko devolved. County governments ichek che tononjini lakini ko ki wazara kisungukani kebortoi cultures chechoche in Kenya. En Kenya komugul. Ako culture ko melen ba Kenyans icheke, it is in every community. Kotinye kapchi tugul culture nengwang. Kitinye biikab Kalenjin nenyo, kotinye Kisiyek nengwang, tinye biikab Mount Kenya nengwang, tinye biikab Elgon nengwang, tinye biikab Lamu nengwang. So all cultures as ko yikikinde na katiba nebo Kenya koboru kole all cultures are important. Lakini ko lazima keboisien opportunity kenet biik konai kole pa maana culture. Melen kometo biik culture nengwang kore kulenjige kienyeji hapana. Culture ni ya maana sana. Kimoche kenet lagok sikonai lagok kole amune sikitebisoti keny. Akot yae lakwa makosa konai kole amune samwa pole. Amu ole kibendi sai kolen lagok my right this kind of things again in terms of culture moche kenet lagok culture nenyon konai kole kikiteptoi ano ako every community konet nengwang so that we preserve our heritage.
Eng logoiwek alak chekisubi kokachut betutab aeng eng betutab rani interview chekeyochin biik chekikoito sometab kelewen koek kirwokik chebo kapkirwok noton nebo Court of Appeal ole eng karonetab rani kokoek netai Dr. Lucy Wanja Julius neboishei ko okiliot eng Cherono Chirchiren Company Advocates ako kanetindet kora nebo ng'alekab ng'atutik eng sukulitab barak nebo Mount Kenya University. Yekangobata noto kokitebse Dr. Joseph Kaberia ne inendet ko kanetindet eng Kenya Methodist University ako managing partner nebo Kaberia Arimba and Company Advocates. Ak eng nguno ko tesetai kibagengeitab Judicial Service Commission kotebse okiliot age noto ko Brown Murungi Kairaria neboishei ko partner eng Gitonga Committee, Kairaria and Company Advocates. Ak eng saishek ab bet kotetat ketepse Ogiliot Joseph Kipchumba Kigen Katwa anan Katwa Kigen ne inendet ko advocate eng company noton nebo Katwa and Kemboi Advocates. Eng nguno kebendi keipchinit kit netesetai eng interview notok kiyochini Brown Murungi Kairaria nekitepse eng taitab kibagengeitab Judicial Service Commission.
House, but I read The Great Expectations. But do you think that there is a problem with the law, and in particular the Law of Succession Act? Is there any loophole in that statute that enables parties to keep coming to court forever?
Well,
are you aware of the provisions of Section 76 of the Act?
that's the one that deals with revocation.
Yes.
Yes.
What does it say?
That say a party who is or a beneficiary, for instance, has a right to launch objections and to apply for revocation of a grant.
So a beneficiary can surface 20 years down the line.
Precisely. So, and I think following up on that, probably what needs to be done is we need to suggest amendments to the law so that that issue can then be addressed.
Because actually that section says any party, and then there is no time limitation within which one can bring an application for revocation. So what you are saying is that we think we should make recommendation for that provision, at least even if it still continues to exist, but it be tightened as regards who a beneficiary is and time limit be given.
That's true.
Otherwise, we will never see the end.
I agree.
All right. Thank you, and that's all, Honorable CJ.
Yes. Anyway, I wanted to pronounce your name again, okay? Not Miraria.
Kairaria, it's a tongue twister. It's the small version of Muiraria.
Good afternoon again.
Good afternoon.
You indicated that you've been practicing in all courts and in many subjects. I want us to have an agreement because I want to solicit your view on ex parte orders. Ex parte orders are extraordinary, equitable remedies, and are not issued as a matter of right. In fact, they are extraordinary judicial remedies which are developed to provide a fair resolution when monetary compensation is inadequate to resolve the dispute. Is that correct?
That's true.
Now, in matters implicating significant public interest or national policy, or sometimes which have a far-reaching fiscal and policy or security implications, what guiding principles should inform a court's decision to grant or decline ex parte relief?
Well, the first one is the court would have to assess the gravity of the matter. And two, to look at the larger public interest. And three, between the period when the application has been made and say a return date for the following day or in 2 days, is there any harm that would be so grave that if you want, for instance, order that you serve and come back in 2 days, so that at least you can hear the other side. Actually, my own judicial view of philosophy of looking at ex parte injunctions is that unless in extreme situations, they should never be granted, because you are determining a matter that affects the rights, like in the case of the public, the rights of not just those people who are present before you, but it's likely to affect people who are not before the court.
Ako yatachitab Kalenjin ko kakeilet nebo logoiwekab emet eng koindo kong'ete studio nebo Kass TV eng saishechu akoi sait agenge nebo koskoleng asinyoru logoiwek alak chebo emet eng koindo. Kainenyu ko Bernard Koech, kokibotokei ak Naomi Cherotich eng kebeberta nebo kabarunoik. Amagun betut nemie, testai ikere Kass TV amu kimnatet naet.
Kenyit age kasarta age nebo ketokyinge county nebo Nandi eng tulondok chebo Tindiret eng labatet nebo Barngetuny Tindiret Mountain Run edition nebo mut nekiyoe eng tarikit 17 nebo arawet netai nebo kenyit nebo 2026. Eng edition nebo kenyini komiten labatosiek chebo biik cheechen chebo kenyisiek 50 akeba barak eng labatetab kwonyik ak eng murenik ko 60 akeba barak. Miten kora 21 kilometers senior chebo murenik ak chebo kwonyik. Miten kora labatosiek chebo 4 kilometers chebo werik ak chebo tibik chebo under 20. Miten kora 2 kilometers chebo werik ak chebo tibik chebo under 15. Ako miten labatet nebo mitaisiek 500 nebo werik ak nebo tibik chebo kenyisiek 5 akoi kenyisiek 7. Nyon asikeboiboenjin lelesta nebo tulondok chebo Tindiret ak iboiboenji itondo neinegen en Barngetuny Mountain Run en kasarta nemiten kabiletab kei neo eng rwaek cherwae eng betunoton tarikit 17 arawet netai kenyit nebo 2026. Theme nebo edition nebo kenyini ko Run for Education and Environmental Conservation. Chang konunoik chekibeljingei en labatet noton ak patron nebo labatani ko MP nebo Tindiret Julius Meli.
Kimitei akobo inye ako kimita sikinetkei kibaibaitkei ak inoisechigei tuguk cheterter chetesetai eng emetab Kenya ak emotinwek chebo sang. Inyorwech eng DSTV channel 266, Zuku channel 19, GoTV channel 099, Star Times channel 164, Pang eng free to air, Bamba free to air, Azam channel 336 koboto online streaming eng www.kasstv.co.ke.
Kotitinye ng'oliot age tugul kotinygei ak tetutik chok, sirwech sirutiet en oretab email konyo info@kassfm.co.ke anan ko SMS en namba 5552 anan ko 30552 ak imwawech kit neichome ak nemechome.
Kass TV, kimnatet. Haya. Kelenjini mashabik chechoget kasta ibwati ingele komi tienwogik chukibo kenyu chilani kas kole kouniyo kaso kit nemwoyo
Anyunkekab chuboit koseche misote ongikilke barnotik akemisotoni tuguchutok kibo keny bo komonut weliye batongo ng'ale tugukab chumbek.
Haya, keteste inonio Angle chacham ko chang menoni
Tulwenyon dindireni kolyelke kolbek tam koribe boisiet komwochi lagokwak.
Kobara kimiten kilong'u tienwogik alak chechute en Kass taibwoti yani heshimu ukuta kou noniso. Kekosany anyi kasit keba akewek. Meutien kasta iwoti heshimu ukuta mara moja. Jumatatu agoi komut kasio ak Daktari Stone koitande sabe Kass FM amon Kim Notenae.
Get Africa's best entertainment anytime, anywhere, and now for even less.
Here's what we're here for, duh.
With DSTV Stream and Safaricom Home Fiber.
Wow.
Just dial *400# then 0 to choose this DSTV offer. Select your Safaricom Home Fiber account and the DSTV Stream package you want, now at a discounted price. Then select your Home Fiber plan, confirm payment, pay using your M-Pesa PIN, and click on the link received to sign in to your new DSTV Stream